All right, I have a 2006 4Runner Limited, changing out the back window. You can find plenty of videos on how to change out the window. It's pretty easy. Taking off this, unclipping here and here, dropping that down. You got to drop the window. But anyways, to save anybody the hassle that I did, spending hours and hunting through videos and finding aftermarket things that people put on, this has that big giant spoiler there. If you want to replace the window, you can't do it with the spoiler in. So you might find videos where people have put in aftermarket spoilers. They've had to drill like into here and here. If it came from the factory, there are no other drill points. So don't sit here and start drilling, because I spent hours trying to avoid the possibility of having to start putting holes in this thing. In order to take the spoiler off before, it is actually really simple, and thanks Toyota for that. There's two bolts here and here. Should look like these little guys. Don't mind the car, it's the wife's, so obviously it's full of nonsense. But anyways, there's those two bolts you had to pop out first, there and there. Then when you come outside, there are two little clips right here on each side. And once you remove those bolts, in order to pull it off, all you gotta do is, you see this little groove here, you're gonna go down with it. So once it's on there and you got those undone, you're just gonna yank downwards off of the hatch and it pops right off. So you ain't gotta really mess with getting into the wire harness and messing with all that rigmarole. It's actually really quick and easy. If I would have known this after calling the dealership to try to get a forum, all they had was one little quick generic layout, and that was enough for me to see what was going on. And by luck, this one was able to come free, and then I could figure out how to take it off. So if you're wanting to change the back glass and you got the big giant fat spoiler, you got to pull it off in order to change it, because there is no possible way to get the right angle to put it back on. So if you're doing this and you're trying to save some money, because the glass guy wanted over $700 to do it, I was able to find the glass from the junkyard that was already pulled for like $200. So saving over $500, I'd say, was worth it. So hope this helps somebody not have to fight like I did. Best of luck.